Hi, this is John. Listen, I've got a couple handouts here that are included in your training. There's, I think, 4 or 5. In the actual training, you'll receive about 35 or 40 handouts. All of those, or most of them, you can modify and use in your business. And I'm going to show you a couple here that are really powerful. My clients love them. Let's go on to well, first let me say, my name is John Thomas. I have a company in El Paso, Texas called ATEX Freight Broker Training Inc. And let's take a look here at the first spreadsheet, the Load Manager Spreadsheet. All right, this is where you're going to record all your load activity, including what the shipper is paying you, what you're paying the truck, the dollar amount profit, and the profit margin for each load. And you can also track each shipper for dollar profit and the profit margin. That's very important. You can track the number of days in collection. That means how quickly are you getting paid from the shipper? Very important. You can track the number of days to pay the truck. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet here. This is the actual handout that you'll receive. I hope you can see it a little bit here, but over on the left, you'll enter the carrier name, the shipper name, and the dollar amount that the shipper is paying you, and the amount you're paying the truck. Once you enter those two amounts, it automatically populates the dollar profit and the profit margin for this particular load. Over in the blue area is where you track your days in collection. And then I've got some other information here you can take a look at later. This is the master sheet, so to speak. It includes all of the loads. And then I've created a tab for each particular shipper. For example, once you're done with a load, usually when you get paid from the shipper is when that load is completed. Then you'll copy and paste information from this sheet and put it over here on this particular shipper. There's only 2 loads here, but there could be 20 or 200. But you don't have to retype all this. You just copy and paste and put it over here. This is so important. You need to track your shipper as far as profit margin, how quickly they're paying you. These are the 2 items that are very important. Now, the second handout is the load confirmation, popularly known as rate con. It's a spreadsheet that's comprehensive. There's 2 tabs. One is where you'll enter the data, and the other is where you'll report the information and print it out if you like. These 2 tabs are linked. Let me show you. Let's go to the actual. Again, this is kind of small maybe, but this is just the top portion of the confirmation, and you'll enter all the data on the data sheet, which I'm going to show you in a little bit, and it's linked to this page. So most of it carries over to this page here. You'll just have to enter a little bit of data here on this particular page, but most of it you're going to enter in the data entry tab. Let's take a look. Over here on the left, you'll see this is where you enter all the data pertaining to the load, all the particulars. So this is a powerful handout here. Now, the handout is a template for taking the order from the shipper. Again, it's comprehensive. And this is where you'll learn what information you need to collect from each particular shipper. Let's take a look at the handout. Again, this is just the top portion here, but this is very comprehensive. And you want to make sure that you cover everything when you're taking the order from the shipper. Usually they're pretty good at giving you all the information, but like down here it says driver to make delivery appointment, yes or no. Many loads the shipper will have an appointment already set up for the driver, and you need to know what that appointment date and time are. And so again, this is a very helpful handout. So let's go on to the next handout, the broker carrier agreement. This is a template. It's a 4-page agreement, and it needs to be returned, signed and dated, along with the rate con. Each one, before you dispatch a truck, you'll need to receive the broker carrier agreement and the rate con. Let's take a look at the broker carrier agreement here. This is the top portion of the first page. You'll send this. Everything in yellow is what the carrier needs to fill out. And then on page 4, this includes the signature area. It includes your information on the left, and then they'll fill out their information on the right side. So this particular handout, if you had to go to an attorney, you might be spending $1,000 to have them prepare this. And this has been time tested. It's a good 4-page agreement, and it's yours in the. So these are just several handouts with a total of, like I say, over 35 handouts. Thanks for watching. This is John Thomas, again, ATEX Freight Broker Training Inc. You can reach me via email, info@atexfreightbrokertraining.com, or call me on my toll-free number, 888-526-ATEX, 888-526-2839. I've been training for over 20 years now, maybe 22. Okay? Again, thanks for watching, and I hope this has been helpful.